Okay, so we're back here with part 2 of
Must be the maid's
Fear
day
Effect
off.
Sedna
More like year.
Alpha Prototype.
Don't like it. Too many
And as you can
places
see
to
here,
hide.
we are now playing
And
as
die.
Glass and Deke,
Okay.
though it is mostly
Now I like
Glass.
it better.
Remote control, and it's me just trying to figure out what sub-weapons Glass has. And yeah, my name is sort of derived from that character. Major fan, major fan. Now personally I prefer Glass is, you know, tactics, like weapons and stuff, and as a character in this game than any other character. I like the grenades. It's nice to have a bit more, you know, air of effect damage and stuff. That was surprisingly lucky, that shot was. That was a complete accident, but it worked out for me. And as you can see, they've obviously got the grenade down a bit more than they have with any other sub-weapon, especially
No
like the
trace of
darts,
but enough stuff for a small
you know,
army.
hand or the knife of Axel and
What the hell
stuff
are
like
they
that.
preparing
So,
here?
If we were stocked
I mean,
this much
you know,
firepower,
it's a lot more
what
solid,
would
but
we
it's,
do?
it is pretty much more of the
Nothing good.
same at this point.
Yeah, but it'd be fun.
I get lost a lot less in this part though, which is, you know, always. Or when I don't even think I use the tactics mode at all. As I said in the demo, it's not functional. It just doesn't work. I do play as Deke then, clearly, because Klaus just died. So there we go. Oh yeah, this is this bit made me laugh. It is clearly glitched out, and none of the enemies are attacking me because I'm behind a box. So I made a small mistake there. I didn't see that enemy, and yeah. So just remember, guys, it's still it's an alpha. It's pre-production. Let's just keep it calm and not tear it to absolute pieces because of
Well, that
glitches. That was
explains
me
the
pausing the
smell.
game a second.
Bone collecting fits a Philox's
Obviously.
personality, but I doubt it would be to decorate
Narrating
his
stuff is mainly just about
Rest of
pointing out the
material is
obvious,
nice.
isn't it? Ooh,
Tuck-
cutscene. We got Punk Lady here. This battle I'm actually not going to edit because this would make the video incredibly short, and you can see I actually accidentally demonstrate just how much more work needs to be done on this game in this area, because I think that there is a part in the video that I do spend about 3 minutes trying to shoot the boss, and it is having none of it. It doesn't work in the slightest. So me throwing a grenade, bang bang bang, kill the minion. Deke is down, but it's irrelevant really. It's not like it has an XP system. So I wonder now, is it? Oh no, there's me
Is everything
reviving
okay?
Deke, thinking that's a good idea. I don't bother in this segment. I do die a couple of times here, which is, you know, spoiler alert, but, you know. Is it this bit now? Yeah, this is the bit where basically playing cat and mouse. Now this isn't what you're supposed to be doing to defeat this boss. I do remember later on that what I'm supposed to do is meant to be doing throwing grenades, because the cover's obviously protecting. And I'm like, oh, I can't throw grenades there, the circle's red. Not thinking, if I move closer, mayhaps it will work. As you can see, the hit detection is appallingly bad, and I stand underneath here just to see, you know, if it makes a difference, and I'm still getting shot. So, you know, it's a bit confusing as to, you know, where you're safe, where you're not safe. And I'm quite sure Sushi Games will sort that out once they've, you know, delivered on the final project. You can see this is incredibly boring fight because nothing's happening. I'm shooting, she's shooting, we're both hiding behind cover, and nothing is going on. And I'm like, why can't I throw grenades? Don't worry, people, I do figure it out. Just a bit slow this morning. So yeah, not much of anything going on here, but it does, you know, it does show the you know, what needs to be done in this game to make it, you know, to really finish it. Hopefully Sushi Games will solve this, you know, hit detection malarkey. We can only hope, because it's not very good. So yeah, I let myself die. I can't remember, because I start getting really annoyed and bored. I really don't remember. You know, you think that, oh, there we go, I just died there, so we'll start again. Game over screen. So yeah, a bit of a boring start to the boss battle. It does get, you know, a little bit more challenging. It's not just a matter of timing and waiting. You're meant to use grenades and flush her out with grenades. Oh, cutscene again. Why didn't I skip this? I really don't know. It's like, oh, I'll just watch it again. Why not? That hair, though. I do like that hair. It's pretty cool. Deke looking angry. Running around. Just let Deke get shot, because who cares? I'm shooting the minions there. Heal up. As I say, the health packs, you know, heal about half damage. That's probably enough, really. Any more you could, you know, would probably give you an unfair advantage. I do wish they would input stealth in this game, though. I know it's, you know, it's a tactics game, but you can still have stealth elements. In the first game and the second game, you know, you could you could go in guns blazing, or you could rely on stealth. And especially if you're playing on hard mode, the stealth, you know, option was, you know, necessary for a lot of it to conserve ammo, because there wasn't, you know, you obviously got a lot less ammo. You didn't get a full clip for killing an enemy, and it took a full clip to kill an enemy. So I wish they would bring back the instant death option, instant kill I should say. That would be a nice little addition, you know. Sneak, you know, you could enter stealth mode, sneak up to enemies, take them out. Just something I wish they would include. And there's me still trying to figure out how to work the grenades. I'm still hiding and pot-shotting and getting absolutely nowhere. It's painful to watch this, it really is, but you'll see at the end, once I figure out what I'm supposed to do and it comes to me and I remember I'm supposed to use grenades, the boss battle is over so quickly. You know, snap of her fingers. It really doesn't take too long. I'm making this harder than it should be, but accidentally pointing out some flaws. You know, the hit detection is very, well, lack of a better word, it's very hit and miss. And there's me just demonstrating that you can't stand directly underneath the platform, and she can still shoot you from directly underneath the platform, which is weird. So I think I'll let myself die again soon. I don't really. There it is. Oh, I figure out I can use grenades. There it is, and she starts moving. Things get a bit more interesting. Hooray. There we go, so I die there, so I can reload. I could have just reloaded. What's she gonna do? Insert wrestling Hulk Hogan quote. There we go. I can't even get through a whole video without making a wrestling reference. That's shameful. Alright, so this time I actually start doing it properly. You notice I equip the grenade straight away. You think I would have noticed, considering there's a box in the middle of the room that continuously supplies grenades, but no, I didn't. Yeah, it took me well, 9.5 minutes to realise, ooh, I can use grenades. And if I run around, oh, it turns white. How about that? Duke there just drawing fire for me. He goes down. It's irrelevant. So I wait for it to pop up, throw the grenade, run around, and it's basically rinse and repeat. That is this boss battle. You know, it's not complicated. I'm assuming this is very early game. You know, in the actual story, when the final product is released, I can't imagine it being particularly late game, as simplistic as this boss battle is. She throws a thing, and all of a sudden aliens appear. These guys are a mild inconvenience. You throw a grenade, takes out most of them, then you just shoot the others. They all take one bullet. It's not particularly difficult. It is a nuisance more than a threat. And then, yeah, just hide, make my way down there, and then just rinse and repeat with the grenades. And they do a hefty chunk of damage. Realise then this bad thing, and they just respawn, and it is rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. It's not very threatening, but you know, again, demo, and you know, clearly this is meant to be early game, so you don't want too big of a difficulty spike. And once you know, and in all fairness, once you figure out the weak point of any boss, they become quite easy unless you're playing Dark Souls. So you know, it can't be too hard on them. There we go. And I've got these little ones for me. Just take them out with a gun. Bang, bang. One more grenade will do it, and then we can continue on. Unfortunately, that's pretty much the demo. You know, you get a boss battle, which is cool. You know, shows, you know, a little bit of thinking and tactics and stuff you have to come up with. This is me just being super dumb. Not realising there's a door to the right. There's a door to the right. To the right. Oh, I totally meant to do that. It was medkits. It is weird, sometimes watching yourself play, you do get frustrated thinking, God, you're a dumbass. You're such a dumbass. To the right. To the right. There we go. Yeah, and that's the end of the demo.
I see a control room.
Got a bit of dialogue, a bit of a cutscene, and
I'll go and check it. Watch my back.
that's essentially it. So it's taking me
No worries, mate.
40 minutes to go through the entire thing, which is, you know, not bad for a demo. You get enough, you see enough of the gameplay. You got a small puzzle here just to prolong it a bit, which takes me a few button clicks. I'm really just clicking randomly here. But it's supposed to transfer the power to the second building and eventually solve it. Eventually. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed sometimes, but yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this brief demonstration of the Fear Effect Alpha. Go follow Sushi Games on Twitter and their social media profiles. Give them as much support as you can. Look forward to the new game if you haven't kickstarted it. I think they're doing a good job. I really do.
Is it okay for you?
Yes, it's open and clear. We're moving to the warehouse.
What the hell?
Glass!
The door closed.
Hannah,
So yeah, this has
the
been
door's
Glass
closing.
Fallen playing
Deke, what's
Perfect
happening?
Alpha
there's a fucking
prototype
door blocking the corridor.
demo thingy.
Glass is behind
So
it.
hope you enjoyed.
Can't do anything.
He's alone?
Catch you next time.
Yes. Hell yes.
Cheers.
I hate this place.
Okay, let me think.
Shit. I said I had his bleeding back. I won't leave him alone again.
Glass is important to me too, Deke. And based on what we're facing here, he could be a liability too. We're coming.